you would hope for? Well, then stay tuned, because over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 of the biggest reasons that I see women stay stuck on their weight loss journey despite making healthy food choices. And I've even put together a free fat loss cheat sheet that will help you get pointed in the right direction if you are struggling. So just drop cheat sheet down below and I'll make sure to get that over to you. And hey, if we haven't met before, I'm Becky Fox. I am a fitness and fat loss coach that has been working with women since 2005 to help them lose the weight without crazy workout routines or having to starve themselves to lose the pounds. All right, let's dive into this. I'm going to give you 3 of the biggest things to focus on besides just eating healthy that's going to help you to start to see that scale move so you can get the results that you want. All right, so I want you to think about this actually like baking a cake. Now, I'm not a huge baker, but I do know that when you're baking a cake, if you don't put the right ingredients in, the right amounts, you don't bake it for the right amount of time, right? This cake can turn out completely disgusting or burnt or mushy or all kinds of weird things, right? If we don't do things exactly in a certain way that makes that cake come out delicious and fluffy and tasty. And it's very similar in weight loss. A lot of times we just focus on making healthy choices, but there's actually some other things that are really important to getting results as well. So the first thing is that we could be making healthy food choices and actually still be getting in way too many calories for what our body needs. Yes, we do have to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. It's not the only thing that matters with weight loss, but if we're eating too much, even if it's healthy foods, we're going to struggle to see the results that we want to get. Just like if we're baking that cake, right? If we're putting in too much flour or too much eggs or not enough, right, it doesn't turn out the way that we hope. So we have to be careful, because just by switching to, say, gluten-free foods or just eating healthy things, we might still be getting in too many calories. We might still be getting in too many sugars. And I know for me, I switched to gluten-free a long time ago, and a lot of things that are gluten-free tend to have more calories than things that aren't gluten-free, right? So we have to be really careful. It's not just about eating healthy, it's also about the calorie balance of the foods that we're eating. So that's number 1. Number 2 is we might not even be getting in the right balance of nutrients that we need. Okay, so our diet has to have a good balance of protein, of carbs, of fats, of fiber from fruits and vegetables. And a lot of times we can be eating healthy, but maybe we're not getting in the protein we need, or we're not getting in, the right amount of fiber that our body needs to help us kick in that fat burning, right? Just like that cake. We can't, if it calls for 2 eggs and we put 4 in, that could be an issue. Or if we're not putting enough flour in, that could be an issue. So the balance of the ingredients is just as important as the food choices being healthy, okay? And number 3, we could be missing an ingredient. Okay, so we talked about needing to have proteins and fats and fiber and all these things. These things are important as well, but there's other pieces to the fat loss puzzle. You could be eating healthy, but if you're not strength training, if you're not moving your body regularly, and 2 things that most people don't even realize is sleep and stress are a huge part of fat loss. If you're not getting enough sleep and you're constantly stressed out, your body's gonna store more fat. So even if you're eating healthy and you're doing all the right things, if we're not paying attention to these other aspects of fat loss, oh my gosh, you're going to struggle, right? Just like if we forget to put in the flour into that cake, it's not going to look like a cake when it comes out. Now, I said there was 3 things, but I'm actually going to add a 4th thing in, because I just thought of this and I want to make sure you have this piece of information as well. And the timing is important, right? So how long we bake that cake for, so we can get all the ingredients right, we can put all the things in there, but if the timing is off, right? If it calls to bake it for 10 minutes and we bake it for 20 minutes, we're gonna have a burnt cake, right? Just like if we only bake it for 5, it's gonna be undercooked, okay? So timing of our meals is gonna be important as well. When we're eating, how often we're eating, these things can really make an impact as well on our fat loss results. So again, it's not just about what we're eating and making healthy food choices, it's about how much we're eating. It's about getting the right balance of nutrients that our body needs. It's about balancing out with other aspects of fat loss besides just what we're eating. And it's also about when and how much and the timing of what we're eating to really help us to see results. All right, so if something here resonated with you, I want to hear what it is below. Share your takeaway in the comments down below. And like I said, I've put all this together in a quick little fat loss cheat sheet that will help you to start making better choices and get on the right track if this is something that you're struggling with. So just pop cheat sheet down below in the comments. And of course, I appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time.